Okay, so this video is going to be mildly controversial, I think. I think some of you, when I say this, you're going to be like, I can't do that, it's stupid. It's not stupid, right? Revision at Easter. You're going to ask yourself, how much revision did Mr. Robinson do in the Easter before his GCSEs? I'm going to tell you, and just going to get ready for it, try not to be sick. I do at least 6 hours. Wait a second. A day. That's right. 6 hours a day. And this is what got me going from like genuinely getting E's, like bottom of the class, absolute joker, to getting B's and A's. I'm telling you, it's just simply down to, are you prepared to do any revision? Now, 6 hours feels like a lot, and it's not actually that much. It's when you split it up, and you can't do certain sorts of revision all day. So I'll give you an example. So I'd always start off with the morning. I'd always do that cover, copy, and test. And I think in a day you can't do any more than 2 hours of this, and probably in 3 lots of 40 minutes, which obviously doesn't add up to 2 hours, but what does it? Oh, it does. It adds up exactly to 2 hours. So perfect, right? So I wouldn't do any more than like three lots of 40 minutes. But you can't do any more than that amount of covering, copy, and test in a day because you'll just get bored. But that's what I did in the morning before I lost the will to live. Then, like, have a little break. I might watch some like kind of classic morning TV. Quite a big fan of This Morning. Not going to lie about it. So anyway, I'd have that little break. I'd have half an hour. Then I might have a biscuit. I might have a drink, and then I'd go on to my second thing, which would be. Oh wait, which one's the second one? I can't remember anymore. Before lunch. Now I'd go for flashcards and mind maps second because my brain's starting to go a little bit. I've done all that kind of key bit at the beginning. Now I'm looking back over my flashcards and seeing what I remember. So I do that secondly. Now in the afternoon, I've had some lunch. I then go straight for past papers. Now past papers are a perfect afternoon activity because you will not want to be doing any work. I know this. So why not go for past papers? Now think about this. This flashcards down here has probably taken me maybe an hour. Maybe even only half an hour. And then, past papers, you can probably spend about an hour and a half without even realising it. You really could. So far, you're already on 2, 3 hours, 4 hours. So your final hour before you go to bed, it might only be half an hour, maybe 2 hours if you're lucky, is you go for getting your... I can't get there. Don't go away. Oh, I can't delete it. There we are. Get someone to test you. So if you spend ages, so in the evening, you get someone to test you, and at any elements you couldn't do well. So if you go back to a mind map, for example, and get someone to test you on the mind map, any areas you can't do a final cover, copy, and test in the evening, just to see if you can do it. Now if you do, and say you do that for another hour, and this is your starting point, without even realising it, you have done 6 hours or 5 hours in a day, and that is a lot of time to have done. Now, you don't have to do it my way. For example, one day you might get up late, so that means you're going to have to push all of it backwards. Another day, you might want to go to bed early. That might go instead. Another day, you might actually want to see friends. Now, personally, I won't bother with this. Friends are for losers. You don't need that. You want to get good grades. But I know how life is. But if you think that you can only do half an hour a day over Easter, and if you think you can compete with the rest of the UK, where people are doing routinely 6 hours a day, now I've said it before, my brother used to do 10 hours a day, you're not going to get the grade you want by just doing half an hour. You're not. So suck it up, get on with it, because actually, in 3 months' time, this will all be over, and you'll be really pleased if you've done well and worked hard.